Hi, my name is Lifson. I'm from PMO. Today, I would like to show you how to create a change request. First, you go to PMO team site. You click Sub-JSON button right here, or you can click Face Servicing Subs on the tab. So when you click here, it will take you to the subsite Face Servicing Subs under the top level site of PMO. There are two ways for you to see the change request form. When you go to Face-Facing subsite under the PMO top level site, you will see, you click this tab, this document change request, you will see the form right here. And the other tab is called document change request text. This one is for team manager, department manager, and PMO. They will receive the text right after account manager create the request. The second way is they can go to the left quick launch. They can click document change request. And for team manager, department manager, and PMO, if they want to check the text and complete the text, they can click document change request text. Now, this is for account manager, how to start to create request, change requests. They can go here, click the plus sign, now there are on the form there are 4 sections. The first section is called initial change request for account manager. The second section is for team manager. The third section is for department manager or department head. And the final section is for PMO. So for account manager, you don't have to do anything for the rest of sections. Now I will show you how to create the change request. You select process flow under the document type field. Either or, it depends on your request. And what is your department? For example, I belong to PMO. And for today's day, you have to follow the Microsoft protocol. You can see the date, it's right here, or you can see the date is right here. So there are two ways. You can type directly like this. That's the first way. Or you can click the icon, calendar icon, and then it will pop up right away today's date for you. Remember that all date fields have to be equal to today. Otherwise, SharePoint workflow won't work. And document numbers, for example, is 123. Same things right here. For this field, current document effective date, it doesn't need to be equal to today. Then you select right here. For this field, you are able to select one or more options. Now, for account managers, if you are not sure whether your request is correct or not, you can select no if you are not ready to send to your team manager. If you're ready, you can click yes, select yes, and then after you select yes, you have to fill in all of the name right here, and then SharePoint Workflow will assign a text into document trend request text list and email to manager. For the my name, you type your first name. For example, account manager will be Kim Smith. She is working for PMO as well. And first name and last name. Then you click person check icon right here. For the my manager, for example, I will put my name as my manager. So the second way you can look for the name, for example, you click this icon right here, the browse icon. It will take you to the window for you to select people or search people. So it pop up my name here. Then you scroll down and click submit. Now you switch to document change request text to check whether SharePoint Workflow work, and then it will you will see whether the text is assigned to your team manager or not. So I will refresh the text. Now you see here the text for your team manager. It's a change request for team manager and assigned to my name. That is the section for account manager. Now I'm going to show all the team manager, department manager, and PMO how to edit the edit request and finish the text, and how document change request text is connected to document trend request list right here. So right after, just about 5-10 minutes later, team manager will receive the email. According to SharePoint Workflow, the most important is to assign a text directly, and emails will come later. I will show you how email look like later when it pop up. So when the text is assigned in this list, so team manager will click the link under the field related content. Team manager can see the first section that account manager prepared already, and then you just click edit item on the ribbon. Scroll down the screen to fill in your section. For the ID field and the title field, I set up the auto title. You don't have to worry about this. So effective date is not, it doesn't need to be equal to today. You select time to implement, priority, this is just sample, so it depends on your request. So you can type filling this field based on your request. And date of reviews, all of the team managers, please remember, date of review must be equal to today. And then after you finish, if you're not ready to submit it to your department manager, you can leave it at draft. If you're ready, you select finish, and then you have to fill in this field assigned to department head. For example, in this case, Mr. Greg Mitchell will be the one who is assigned to do the task. So I just see the email that's sent to team manager for me. So SharePoint workflow will send the email. I'm sorry, let me move it right here. SharePoint workflow will email the text, let the team manager here. You have a text, and if you want to review the request, you can click here, and then just click here. It will take. If you click here, it will take you to text list for you to do the work. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to the form. So assign department head will be Mr. Gregory Mitchell. Yes. Scroll down the screen and submit. Then close. So right after team manager submit, you will see you go back to the document change request text list. You click this link under the title field and complete the text. Right after you mark your text as completed, SharePoint workflow will assign a text for department manager or department head. So in this case, Mr. Gregory Mitchell is the one to finish the text. If you see my name again right here, just don't worry. I'm not the one who edit the form or answer anything, but I'm responsible for making sure all of the team manager, department manager, and PMO finish their tasks on time. Right after they finish their task as completed, I will change my task as completed, but I'm not the one who to do anything on the form. So, for example, Mr. Craig Mitchell's come in, and he will click the screen again. And he scroll down the screen, he see all the information that account manager fill in and team managers finish their task, their section, and then he will click edit item. Now he will scroll down the screen and he will find his section. The section is called to be completed by department manager or department head. So the date must be equal to today. It's the date that he come into the list and edit and approve it. If department managers approve the request, and then assign the person in the PMO team to do the work. So for example, in this case, Mr. Jack will be the one to do the task. So right after department manager finish the section, it will assign a task to PMO and then email to PMO to let them know that here there's a change request for them to approve. If department manager reject the request, they can mark this one, and right after this one, they don't have to fill in the name of the person who was assigned to PMO. But after they click one, SharePoint workflow will send email back to requester, and email will say that their request is rejected. So in this case, I will choose approve. Scroll down the screen and you click submit. Then close the form. Right now here you see department later on department head will receive the email like this. Let me see. Okay, the change request for department head to do the tax, so it came later. So you go after department manager finish that tax, they have to go to the tax list. They have to mark down their tax list as completed. Because I'm the one who maintain the site, so if I see of the manager or director finish that task, I will come in and mark the task as completed as well. After I do that, then so after I finish the task, SharePoint workflow will assign a task for PMO. So for example, the PMO member will be me again. So I go here and click this one, like edit the item. I scroll down the screen and I have the date. The sign-on date by PMO must be equal to today. Approve, and I will say then I'll click submit, close. Now I have to go back to after I finish the form. You can see that your request ID number is number 16. It's done right now. Everything is filling, but you do not mark your task as completed yet. So you switch to open document and request task, and then you look for your task and mark your task as completed. The reason why SharePoint workflow, I set up SharePoint workflow to send to both gentlemen, Mr. Greg Michelle and Mr. Jeff Jack. For example, if one of them is on vacation, for example, if Mr. Gregory Michelle is on vacation, then Mr. Jeff Jack is the one who to finish the task. Right after he finished the task, I will come here and mark these tasks for have Mr. Greg to finish his task, and I have to mark here to finish as well. So right after all of the tasks are completed, for example, the request is approved, SharePoint workflow will email to, you just see that I just got the email. So SharePoint workflow will email to the requester to to department manager and to team manager. So it will say to SharePoint workflow with an email, something like this. Congrats, and your request is approved. So I just got the email. SharePoint workflow send emails is very late. This is the 10 request for PMO, but it's not so important. The most important is that you make that the task will be assigned on time. That is the way how you create change request and how the document change request text list is connected to document change request. Right after the all of the text are completed, it will say in a minute this one you refresh the screen and it will mark your workflow is completed. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. My name is Anna Lifson. I'm working at PMO. Please contact me if you have any question. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.